Hello everyone, welcome back for another video. Please hit that subscription button if you're not already subscribed. It helps me out a lot. So today I'm making a video to correspond with a video that Chapter Master Valrek actually made. So I'm going to post that video in the description. I think you should go check it out. It's a really good video because it talks about the current state of chaos in Warhammer 40,000. So the title of the video is that chaos is a huge problem, and it's very true. Chaos is always, I feel like, meant to be the main protagonist in the story. Like, things come and go, you know, the Tyranids will come, the Dark Eldar, like there's waves of other factions that are, you know, at their peaks and they go and come back again. But chaos is, I feel, meant to be this overlooming thing that's always, you know, almost taking over the Imperium. It's always there. But after Abaddon opened up the rift, which again was an insane thing, destroying Cadia, having chaos, you know, spill over and cutting the Imperium in half. But after that has happened, it's kind of been a non-starter, especially, and I know with people who play Chaos, me included, with the Chaos Space Marine still being one wound, a lot of people have kind of put the army away for now. Where Chaos Undivided armies, they're just not good. They're just, you know, in comparison to many other things, they're just, you know, they're just getting crushed basically. And Chapter Master Valrek says that a character that could, you know, come to fruition is Huron Blackheart of the Red Corsairs. And I've read all the lore for this character. I love Huron. I'm going to make some more videos about Huron now that he's kind of being talked about again. Well, this is obviously an old model. So I think that if you want to stay with me through this whole video here, I think that they could make a new model and then go through a story arc that I think would bring chaos up again. And that is something that I've kind of been kicking around the old noodle for a while here. But with Chapter Master Valrek making this video, I thought now was a good time to talk about my idea. So this is more like kind of like a summer campaign like we used to have in the good old days. So imagine if you would. Okay, so we've got the start of a campaign, new Huron Blackheart model gets released, right? Badass model. It looks amazing. So for the summer campaign, they could have it be that the Red Corsairs are now expanding their pirate chaos empire. They're starting to raid into Ultramar, into all these different areas. And you've got your boy, you've got the big blue boy, Gilliman, says, you know what? This needs to be dealt with, obviously, but this isn't a demon Primarch, right? This isn't a huge threat. So he sends Calgar. So he sends Calgar to go deal with Huron Blackheart because, you know, he's busy. This is something that's kind of beneath his purview of stuff that he's got to go deal with. So Calgar says, okay, well, you know, gathers up the troops, goes to deal with Huron Blackheart. Now, I'm going to go through my entire storyline for what I want to happen from start to finish, but this is kind of a quick overview of what I think could advance the storyline and actually make chaos a threat, check a bunch of boxes, change things up. So Calgar goes to subdue Huron, falls into a trap, is captured, is brought before Blackheart, and when Calgar assumes, you know, okay, well, I'm about to be executed, Huron says, I'm not going to execute you. I'm going to return you to Ultramar. This was all a trap to capture you. And he goes, what are you talking about? Huron explains that by capturing Calgar, making a fool of the Ultramarines, and returning him to them, it will sow doubt in all of Ultramar, knowing that now Calgar has been defeated. Gilliman will now have less faith in Calgar because he's been defeated so badly by Huron Blackheart, who he considered a pirate corsair and not a threat. So by sending him back, it's going to create this ripple effect through an entire segmentum of the Imperium, right? Okay, we're talking some lore here. So after Huron returns him, or before he returns him, he says, but before you go, I'm going to give you the one thing that you want. And Calgar says, you can't give anything to me. And he says, I can give you the head of Abaddon. Okay, right? This is some lore. We're talking some lore here. So in this theoretical storyline, Huron is setting up a situation where he ambushes Calgar and captures him, where he's offering to help Calgar ambush, capture, and kill Abaddon. Right? Now, this story probably never going to happen, honestly, because I don't think they'll ever kill Abaddon. But this goes into another thing of the vacuum that I think would be created if Abaddon died, and I'm going to make a separate video for that. But this would be a summer campaign, right? This is something that they could do that would be crazy. It would shake things up so much, and you could make the Corsairs a real threat, bring out some specialty models for them. In Huron Blackheart's throne room, so they control worlds and space stations and a bunch of different things. But there's one book where Huron has a throne room on the space station. And as people are brought in to talk to him, there's lined up his guards, and there's essentially a space marine from every single original Legion, except the Ultramarines standing in this room, where it's noted being like, well, the Ultramarines never turn, right? So with them capturing Calgar, I think it's this nice little tip off to them actually being such a powerful force and defeating the thing that, never turns to chaos, really, is the Ultramarines. But I'm going to be expanding on these or this idea over the course of like the next couple of weeks. And again, I'd love to like edit up a crazy video with like pictures and a bunch of stuff. I've got a couple ideas, but let me know in the comments what you think of this idea. Is this something that you would like to see in the lore? Am I crazy? Is this, I've gone too far now with this? Again, thanks everybody, and I'll see you soon.